Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Angela here. I am live in your C community. I thought, hold on just a second. I gotta go pause the washer. Hold on. Okay. The washer is mysteriously on, even though I pushed the power button. I don't know. That was kind of weird. Anyway, part of my office is in the laundry room. So, when I'm doing laundry, I have to remember to hit the pause button so that I can restart it when I'm live. And I forgot to do that. And then I turned it off completely and it was still going. So I don't know what was going on with that. Anyway, we're okay now. So I am here to talk about day 3 of the Mindset mini series, and we are talking all about thriving. So if you're on, say hello. If you're brand new, let me know that you're brand new. I know that there's a few brand new people. I want to welcome you. I'm so happy that you're here. I really hope that all this content really helps, and I really do hope that it helps you heal. It helps you do the work on your own, because sometimes we're not necessarily ready to do the work with someone. And I totally understand that. And I was in that position too. I totally get it. So I hope that this content helps. I hope that it's what you are looking for. I hope it's what you need. And just welcome. I'm so glad that you are here in this space where it's completely sacred, and it's here to help you grow, help you learn, help you let go, and just help you really step into your power and really kind of ditch being known as the victim, right? And we don't necessarily want to be known as that. And so, that's what this kind of series is really all about, because there is a mindset to really learning to let go of what happens and step into your personal power. It does take time. It does take process, right? So if you missed it, anyway, let me go back to what I'm talking about. So welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm excited that you're here, and I hope that you get what you're looking for out of this. Today, I am going to be talking about the Thriver Mindset, which is day 3 of our little Mindset mini series. And so if you missed day 1 and day 2, on day 1, we talked about the victim mindset and how to kind of get out of the victim mindset. And there's nothing wrong with the victim mindset. It is part of the process. It is something that you need. It helps you create that change, and it is important to help you start to take radical responsibility for your life. I did leave a Tony Robbins flood exercise, or a gratitude exercise, if you will, because when you are thinking from a place of gratitude, or seeing your life from a place of gratitude, I believe that it is much easier to take radical responsibility for your life. Then on day 2, we talked about the survivor mentality, the survivor mindset. And this is where you are really starting to become aware. This is really where you are starting to take more radical responsibility for your life. Doesn't mean that you won't have your days or anything like that, but you're really starting to just really look into taking responsibility for your life. You're really starting to stop placing the blame on people, and really just looking in, and really just becoming more and more self-aware. This is the survivor mentality. And to help you maintain that survivor mentality and help you to get into the next mentality, which is the thriver mentality, I left an attachment called the perfect morning journaling ritual, which really helps you, get into journaling consistently, and helps you with mantras and connecting with yourself and setting priorities for the day, just to kind of help you really get in the mindset of you really do have control over your life, and you have control over your life in a healthy way, right? A lot of the reasons why we do what we do is because we don't feel like we're safe, and we don't feel like we're in control of our lives. So we do things like manipulate people, push people away, etc., etc. So to help you get into that survivor mentality, to help you really maintain being aware and staying aware of yourself, is to do the Tony Robbins exercise of gratitude in the morning and do your morning ritual in the morning. This not only gives you a self-care routine, which helps you respond to life rather than react, but it also helps you connect with yourself. It helps you gain clarity. It helps you have a space of safe self-expression. So make sure that you're doing those two things, and that will really help you step in to the thriver mindset. And that's what we're actually going to talk about today. And I'm very excited to talk about the thriver mindset, because the thriver mindset is huge, right? You've gone from being a victim, you've gone from being a survivor to being a thriver, right? And there is nothing wrong with the other stages at all. I don't want you to think that. Again, it's all part of the process. We need that mindset. We need that progress. We need that journey to get to that thriving state. And the thing is that surviving is good after you've been a victim, right? Surviving is making it, you're doing it, you're keeping your head above water. However, we can take it to another level. We can take it to a place where you're not just keeping your head above water, but you are actually living life. You are actually enjoying life. You're actually enjoying yourself. You're actually making connections, you're developing relationships, you're trusting yourself, you're trusting other people, you're feeling more connected with your body, right? Because if you're a survivor, you might have disassociated, and so that made you really disconnect from your body as a whole. It might have caused intimacy problems, which I totally understand. And so, when you're thriving, you really start to become aware of your body and aware of your connections. And you're just really more self-aware. You're aware of what's going to set you off. You put in more boundaries, right? Because a lot of us might struggle with placing boundaries because we feel like our self-worth might in fact be connected to physical things, being an object, having sex, more or less. And so, when you have that mentality, you're very much afraid to put boundaries in place because you believe that your self-worth is based on outside circumstances rather than internal, rather just you being alive. So that makes you worth everything that you've ever wanted in your life, everything that you want to be in your life, right? So you really start to learn how to put boundaries in place. You really learn how to stick to those boundaries. You really start to love yourself, start to be more compassionate with yourself. You really are in this state of mind where you have totally and completely shed the victim mentality. You are in control of what's happening. You know that you create your reality. You know that anything that pops up that triggers you is really about healing. You know that you are the prize. You're just really just loving yourself and loving life. And it is possible to get here. It does take some work. Absolutely. Yes, it does. It takes work, but it is possible to get here. It is possible to be in the state of mind where you understand that no matter how tragic what happened is that it served its purpose. And I know that might be really triggering for people because we don't want to hear that tragedy serves its purpose. It does make you stronger. And I'm not condoning what happened. I'm not saying what happened was right, but I am saying that it does make you stronger. It does put you into your calling. It does put you into the things that you were supposed to embody, right? Your purpose is about embodying. Your purpose is not about what you do in life per se. It is about what you embody, what you were meant to be here to embody. Your mission and your calling and your passion, completely different. They might be connected, but they are different. So it really puts you in a place where you are living more mindfully, where you are completely connected to your body and you're aware of, when you get this heaviness on your chest, it's because there's an unexplored emotion, because there's an unexpressed emotion. It's not because you have anxiety. It's because there's heaviness on your chest. And that means that you're not listening to yourself, right? You're not doing what you're supposed to do. You become very aware of those things. Now, That doesn't mean that triggers aren't going to come up. That doesn't mean that life isn't going to come at you. That doesn't mean that you won't have situations or conversations where you fly off the handle and you're like, F you, I don't need you. That doesn't mean that kind of stuff is not going to happen. Okay, it will happen. Trust me, it will happen. It still happens in my life constantly, okay? And you just become more aware of your triggers, and you just become more connected and mindful about what you're going to say. You normally fly off the handle, but doesn't mean that you don't have your moments. And I'm telling you, I speak from personal experience. I have to deal with a narcissistic baby daddy, so it makes things so difficult sometimes, and I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to ever claim to be. So it's just kind of one of those things, right? So that doesn't mean that those things won't happen. It means that you know how to respond to life on a regular basis, and you are very much aware of that, and you don't beat yourself up when those other things happen, right? When we don't do things perfectly, and that's completely okay. We are human. We are, learning to be, and we are learning to be, more mindful and things like that. So just be aware, things are going to continue to happen, and that's completely okay. It is about your response. It is about your emotions. It is about your bounce back time. And that's what things come down to. And you also are really taking care of yourself and really putting yourself first. This is how you know that you're really starting to recover and heal from what happened, is when you are taking care of yourself, when you are putting yourself first. When you are doing those types of things, it changes the game, because you can rate your success or your recovery based on whether or not you're putting yourself first, based on whether or not you're taking care of yourself. Because a lot of people want to know, well, when am I going to be healed? Well, you can be healed right now. Absolutely. If you decide that you're going to be healed right now, you can walk that way. You can be about that. But people want this destination. And the reality is healing is not a destination. However, you can rate your success by being able to tell if you're putting yourself first and if you're taking care of yourself. That's how you can tell. So if you are really doing those things, you are really in the thriving mindset. You really have ditched being the victim. You really have taken radical responsibility in your life. You really have become more and more self-aware. And as you become self-aware, you become more self-aware and more self-aware and more self-aware. And you really get to the core of you, which is so beautiful. So that's what the surviving mindset is really about. But how can we add to this, right? How can we make sure that we're staying in the surviving mindset? Because it is easy to go back. It is easy to regress, right? It's easy to go from thriving one day and go straight into the victim mindset one day. And that's really why it's important to work with someone one-to-one when you're going through your recovery, because they're going to be able to see those blind spots. They're going to be able to show you a mirror and let you know, hey babe, you're really being the victim right now. Where can you take radical responsibility? And so they're just kind of there to kind of guide you, right? They're there to give you the tools and resources so that you can continue to heal, continue to work on yourself, continue to grow. That's what healers really do. And that's the point of them being there, right? It's like when you teach a man to fish, you feed him for life. It's the same type of concept. So healers do that, and that's why it's important to have someone in your corner when you are going through the recovery and the healing journey. So I want you to be aware of that. But what can you do? What can you do to stay in the surviving mindset? This is what you can do. Continue to do the flood exercises, continue to do the journaling exercises, and work out. And you can do whatever type of workout is calling you. It can be yoga, it can be riding a bike, it could be running, it could be doing intense workout, Pilates. There's so many options. You can do so many options. So start to work out. And why does working out matter? Because working out helps you stay connected to your body and where you're sore and being present with your body, right? When you're working out, you notice, especially if you haven't worked out in a long time, is that you start to notice your body is sore. You start to notice your body is changing in certain areas, right? You start to notice that you have more energy. You start to notice that you are healthier all the way around in your physical appearance, in your physical body. This helps you get connected to your body. It helps you get present with your body. And we want to do this because when you've disassociated, when you've had this sexual trauma, most of the time you don't want to be connected to your body. Well, what's a better way to be connected to your body than, looking great? Because essentially we all want to look great. There's nothing wrong with that. We all we all have an ego. We all have, narcissistic tendencies. Doesn't mean that we make them excusable, but we all have those things, and there's nothing wrong with that. So if you exercise, not only are you starting to feel more comfortable with your body, but you also are building confidence, and this helps you become more intimate with your partner. This helps you become intimate with yourself, which is also critical. So really working out helps you stay in that thriving mindset. If you do all three of these, you will be set for life. So you're probably thinking, okay, this is great, but I haven't worked out in years, or I only do whatever workout and I feel like it's not enough. What can I do? Consistency is key. Discipline is key here. There's just no other way around it. If you're interested, we can do like a little 30-day challenge or a 14-day challenge where we do exercises or something. I can put something together, whatever you want. I don't know about a meal plan because I don't really follow a meal plan. I really do more intuitive eating. I don't eat like a lot of like bread and stuff like that. I'm kind of bad about eating fruits and vegetables, which I need to do more of, but we all need room to improve. But I can do something like that if you're interested and you really want to make it part of your routine, part of your rituals, along with these other things. We can absolutely do something like that. I love to exercise, and I love to exercise because really, it's about the energy that runs through my body. I need it to flush, right? I need it to get through my body, because it helps you release, negative energy. It helps you keep your energy flowing. And that to me is just as critical as looking good and feeling healthy, etc. So I like to do it for that. It also helps you release stress. So if you are going through a hard time, you can do that. It also helps you with your mindset. So, exercise has huge benefits. And so it is a way to keep you in that thriving mode. So Tony Robbins exercise, journaling exercise, and then physically exercise. This will help you so much. It will help you on a different level so that you are connecting with yourself physically, feeling where you're sore, feeling where your emotions are at. And that's part of, really being able to let go of the victim mentality, really let go of surviving and stepping into that thriving is being aware that your emotions stay trapped in your body, and what can you do to, let go of those emotions that are weighing heavy and weighing you down, that are keeping your energy down, that are keeping you triggered, that are keeping you in a fight, flight, or freeze type of mentality or state of mind or state of being, if you will. So, just be aware of that. Exercise will help you with that. So if you're watching this, what I will do is I will leave the link to the Tony Robbins exercise. Remember that the journaling workbook is in the attachments. I think it's in files. I think you can just click it in the group. I think you'll be able to find it. It's there. I know it's there. It's somewhere in the group. I know you'll be able to find it. And then you do exercise, and that will be up to you. That remember that consistency and discipline is going to be key there. But if you're interested in doing some type of challenge, or you want me to leave some type of insights on exercising, just let me know and I can drop them. I can drop that for you. I was an avid runner until I hurt my knee, and then I went to go do another run just like a week ago, and I was so excited because I was like, yeah, I'm going to start running again. And then the fires have totally taken over California. And so the air is so shitty. There's no way I'm going to run in this air right now. It's just not healthy for me. But I do stationary biking and I do beach body exercises on a regular basis. So I do love to exercise. I've been that way for years. I did struggle with my weight for a very long time. And so I understand, I get it. And so we can actually talk about exercising and emotional eating and stuff like that. We can do that on another live if you're interested. Just let me know. With all of that being said, I want to let you know that I do have spaces available in my one-to-one program where you can completely heal and let this go, where I promise that you will have a more connected and loving relationship with yourself. I guarantee my results. You will have the results that you're looking for. You will be thriving. You will love yourself. You will develop more relationships with other people. You will make more money. You will have better sex. You will have the things that you truly want in this life because you're shedding the shit that has hurt you and kept you victim for so long. It is absolutely possible to 100% heal, and I am here to help you do that. So if you're interested, just let me know that you're interested. We can get this going and see if this is right for you and right for me, and we can do that. I will also leave a link for the childhood sexual trauma recovery journal if you're interested in that. If you're not quite ready to work with people one-to-one, I totally understand that. So I'll leave that there. That's what I have for you today. All about that thriving mindset. Add exercise to your thriving mindset. There's another thing I want to let you know, and I am totally scared about doing this, but I feel called to do it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. I've never done something like this before. I've done a live hypnosis before, but my live hypnosis are like basically a script, but I'm feeling called to do a guided meditation tomorrow at the same time on safety. So I'm going to go ahead and just dive in and do it. That fear is there, so I'm a little bit scared. I'm not going to act like I'm not, but I am also very excited to do this and see how it goes and see how you guys like it. I really hope that it helps. So we'll just see how that goes and see if you respond to it, see if you think it's worth it, and then we'll, keep doing them. So just let me know. But I hope you guys have a great day. I have to finish laundry and do more work. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all later. Again, if you're watching the replay, let me know that you're watching the replay and ask any questions if you have them. I will respond. I hope you have a great day. See you later.